Hello everyone. Again, my name is Dominique Williams and I'm completing my field placement at my local Department of Social Services in the Child Protective Services Unit, and this week I'll be discussing the issue of safety. I was surprised to find out that our agency does not currently have any safety protocols or precautions or policies in place. After speaking with my supervisor, my field supervisor, I was made aware that I should go check out the personnel manual, which I referred to, and only found a couple sentences on the issue of safety, which stated that mandated training would be offered to all county employees and staff. I therefore asked her about that, and she informed me that she had never attended a mandated training or had the county ever offered one. So I proceeded to ask my director about this, and she informed me that she too had never received any formal training on safety at the agency. Therefore, she did tell me and make me aware that safety is a big concern to her, and as that she's only been in the position for a year, she stated that she has great concerns for her staff members around the issue of safety, and she has been working with the commissioners on this matter. I was made aware that in July she will be sending her supervisors to a de-escalation training, as that it is a costly training, and she will not be able to send the entire staff. So therefore, the supervisors will have to go to the training and come back and present the information to each unit individually. Therefore, that will give us a little bit of information on safety, as that everyone cannot attend the training. Um, my field supervisor did give me some information on what she utilizes, and to make herself feel more safe when she goes out into the field. And she also wants me to use these same precautions when we do home visits, excuse me, or when we have clients in the office. Some of the things that she does is take law enforcement with her on some home visits. Asked her under what circumstances would she take law enforcement with her, and she informed me when there's allegation of drug use, certain environments and neighborhoods, she would take law enforcement. She would take animal control with her if the report indicated there were pit bulls in the home, and maybe instances of individuals having pet snakes, which she has encountered several times. If there's a domestic violence protective order in place, she's informing that she also would then take law enforcement to the home. She stated this became a practice of hers when she found out a wife in a nearby county that's about 30 minutes away went back to the home, as that she had a protective order. She went back to the home to get some belongings. The husband arrived, killed her, and killed himself. So she uses this as a practice of taking the law enforcement with her when there is circumstances pertaining to domestic violence and there's a DV protective order in place. She also gave me an article which she wanted me to read and utilize throughout the field placement on child welfare safety in North Carolina, and it's a general article that gives information to NC child welfare workers and on how to protect themselves and remain safe when completing home visits, as well as when clients come to our offices. And some of the tips that stood out to me, there's many tips, but I want to go over a few that really stood out to me. Some of them included: before you enter a family's home, you should always have a safety action in place. Do a safety assessment before you leave the office on the circumstances that you think you might be faced with. During the intake process, there is a question asking about safety issues at the home and would a social worker be safe going out to the home. However, sometimes reporters don't know this information, so sometimes that question can be beneficial, or it cannot or may not be beneficial. Also, some tips that she gave me that was in the article and that we went over together: we'll try to do the home visits during the daytime. Consider the street and neighborhood that you're going to visit, and always observe your surroundings. And one of the most important ones she said to utilize is always trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, it's probably not, and you should try to get out of the situation immediately, but do it in a calm way, where not to bring attention to yourself or the client. In the office, we should make sure our desk is free of heavy objects such as scissors and paperweights and staplers. Also, a keypad for security would be beneficial, which the agency does have, and the staff only has the number to get into the offices that are in the back. The client should not have that number at any time. My question this week to you is, during an agency staff meeting, someone brought up if a client is having violent behavior, displaying violent behavior while in our offices, we should pick up the phone and ask someone to bring us file 185, and this would signal that we need help. My question is, do you feel that this is a feasible safety precaution, and do you think this is something our agency should utilize, as that many of the staff members have mixed feelings about this question? Thank you, and I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback.